Welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host Aurora, and I'm so happy to be spending some time with you today. It is 20 degrees out there. It's so sunny and warm. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. And I hope wherever you are, it's sunny. You have enough sunscreen. You can maybe go to the beach or drive to a lake and just enjoy this beautiful weather out there. And if it's in the evening, then just, dream about the next beautiful summer day and what you would like to do outdoors. Today's episode is inspired by Clinton. I will have an interview with him next Wednesday. I'm very excited for that. And today we had our first phone call. And he reminded me of the importance of being present, living in the now, instead of being influenced, tortured, haunted by the past. I feel, at least that's how it was for me. In my 20s, you just make decisions, you make mistakes, but you kind of are in a mode. You just get things done, you make mistakes, and then get up again and just continue with life. In your 30s though, or in my 30s, I find myself to look back and reflect and regret a lot of the times. And also to compare my life today to the life that I was leading a couple years back. It was not necessarily a better life, for sure not. But some things I miss. And how can we manage to not fall back into old behavior, old patterns, living with regrets, missing things in our lives that we used to have and that we don't anymore? How can we learn to be a little more appreciative of what we have now? And the only thing that I've learned so far, like the biggest tool, is gratitude. Gratitude, you might have heard it many, many times. If you're interested in my podcast, chances are that you are interested in other inspiring people out there, people who have been out there way longer than I have been. And gratitude will never be a topic that gets out of date. Because too often we're caught up in our daily life, or as I said at the beginning here, in our past. And we are trying to make peace with our past. But at the same time, we idealize our past. Do you say that in English? Yeah, we see only the good things. Maybe in our ex-partners, and maybe in a lifestyle that we used to live, or a city we used to live in and we chose to leave it. We forget about the bad times. We forget about the stuff that was not working out well. And now in our present situation, we are harsh and quick to judge and to have an opinion about something because we compare it to that wonderful, beautiful past we had. Even if it wasn't that beautiful, our brain sometimes plays tricks on us, and we have to go beyond that and see what is reality, what is right in front of me right now, and how do I feel, and what are the changes I can make in order to feel better, to get better. So when it is a past lover, when it is your ex that you're missing, again, it's oftentimes that we only see the good things and the good character traits and maybe the intensity, the way they made us feel. But we want to forget about the pain that was created, the disappointment. There's people out there who only see the bad things in the past, and I feel they have it a little, I don't want to say easier, but they embrace the present moment more, and they're more appreciative when they went through hell than people who, might have had to say goodbye to a partner because it was not the perfect match. There was not a huge drama. We both just decided that it was not the right time to be together, and we moved on. And now you are maybe with a new partner, and you compare that partner to your past partner, but forget how things were not working out in the past. So all this to say is that we need to learn to be more present with what we have around us. And that doesn't mean going on Facebook and starting to, make Facebook our life or Instagram our life. We need to connect with our immediate surroundings. So everything that is around us except Facebook and Instagram. I love Facebook and Instagram. I think you know that about me. About me. But don't take this as your immediate reality, because you can take Facebook and Instagram wherever you go in your life, wherever you move, whoever you're with. You can always take Instagram and Facebook with you. But the place you live in, your apartment, your little house, the neighbors you have around you, the job you work in, the relationship you're in, you have to constantly remind yourself that those are the things that really shape who you are and how happy you are. And you have to be present with your partner, with your family, with your friends, with your neighbors, with your living situation, with your job. Because if you're not, you're just living on autopilot. You're just living a routine that might feel comfortable, but it's maybe not the perfect fit. So when we're not aware of how we live, when we're not aware of our reality, of the now that is surrounding us, then we might miss out of very important clues that could lead us into a new direction. You see, a lot of the times I hear people say, I've been in a job for over 10 years and I just can't get that promotion. And I make enough money, but my coworkers are also not really awesome to work with. And I just wonder, you've been in that job for so long and you don't feel the need to find a new job that makes you feel fulfilled and excited. When you wake up in the morning, you're excited to go to that job. Well, chances are that you are distracting yourself so much around your job, with entertainment, with sports, with social media, that it is not uncomfortable enough for you to make that change. See, if you were just imagining yourself being single and having that job, you live in an apartment where it's just you, and you wake up in the morning and you have to go to that job, you have no social media to distract you, and then in the evening you come back home And you maybe read a book or exercise a little and then go to bed, and the next morning, same thing again. If you were living in that kind of routine, you would very quickly numb up or totally realize that this is not the job that makes you fulfilled. On the flip side, you will very easily see and feel when you started to work in that position or at that workplace that really fulfills you and makes you feel good about yourself and your life. You spend most of your time in your 20s, 30s, and 40s and 50s with your co-workers and involved in your job. So you have to make a wise choice there, and you can't waste any minute in sitting in a job that is not fulfilling you, that doesn't make you feel as if you have a purpose here in life, as if you can make a change in people's life. So I drifted off here a little bit, but I think you got my message. It is important to be grateful for what you have, and it is important to see if something is not going into the right direction, that you make changes and that you train your brain to not dive back into the past all too often and to compare your beautiful past, seemingly beautiful past with your present. You have to see how things make you feel, and you have to put your monkey mind into the backseat more than ever when it comes to your past, because you have to trust that you made the choices you made to become A, a better person, or B, to fully unlock your potential to live in your purpose and to live a fulfilled life. So stop thinking about your past and regretting things, and know that your ex-partners are well off, or they will learn at their own, in their own rhythm. Focus on what is in front of you right now and embrace novelty. Embrace approaching things in a new way. See, when it comes to dating, you were maybe in a pattern of analyzing, of making sure everything is perfect and stuff. Instead, observe how you feel and focus how you can make the other person feel. Stop comparing your present partner, your potential date, to people that you met in the past and that you are putting on a pedestal, because they don't belong there anymore. They belong in your past, and you can close that box and be happy that you made those experiences, but you don't have to repeat your experiences. You're here to evolve and grow and make new experiences. So be open for the now, be open for the future, and be endlessly grateful for what you have. Because if it's uncomfortable what you have right now, it will teach you something very valuable. And if it is a comfortable situation you're in right now, totally indulge in it and relish every second of it. And every night you go to bed, be grateful for it. And every morning when you get up, be excited for it. Thank you so much for listening to the Borealis Experience. You can join my Facebook group or page, The Borealis Experience, or join me on Instagram, The Borealis Experience, or on my profile, my personal profile, Aurora Eggert on Facebook. reach out to me, share your experiences with me, and maybe even become a guest on this beautiful little podcast that I created here for you. Thanks for listening. I'll be out there tomorrow again. Aurora.